Hey there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video you just watched me plant up my Bareroot pear and apple tree. Pears, 2 pears, and an apple tree. I wanted to go through the varieties. I'll take you out to where I planted them and give you a brief overview of where I planted them. First and foremost, I know I've said this in other videos and I kind of feel like a broken record player, but I really do prefer to plant bare root trees. They're easier for me to handle, they're lighter, and I can just manipulate them a little bit easier by myself. Justin did help me with these ones though, because I'm not sure if you could tell, but it was snowing, so Justin really helped me out in making sure that the holes were big enough. But for the most part, bare root trees are pretty easy to manipulate. Main things to remember: don't plant above that graft point or that elbow point of the tree, and don't bend the roots. That's a big no-no. Make the hole big enough to accommodate the root system so that you don't have to bend those roots. You could compromise the tree if you bend the roots. So I put biotone starter fertilizer, not cat litter, biotone starter fertilizer in the hole, put some water in the hole, and then backfilled with native soil, and then I top dressed with compost to ensure that the nutrients would soak down and give the trees the best possible outcome. So it has been a couple of weeks since I've planted them. I do believe they're budding up, so we can go out there and check and look at those. But first I wanted to share with you guys the varieties that I'm planting. My last apple tree that I'm planting is a Mcintosh. Its fruit is solid bright red, large, firm, and crisp. This apple bears large crops every year and is excellent for fresh eating and baking. It flowers mid-season, ripens late September, but needs a pollinator. Needs full sun. The size varies and the zone is 4 to 7. So here's the back of the card if you want to pause it and read through it yourself. I am considered a zone 5 here. I have told you guys in the past that I do prefer to plant trees, shrubs that are hardier than my zone, so I really look to zones 4 and 3 for my shrubbery. That's mainly because we get some weird weather here in Montana. We live at the base of a valley, and it's different. So yes, in my area we're a 5B, but I've lost arborvitaes that were zone 5s, and I've lost, quite a few plants that were zone 5. So just for money's sake, I prefer to plant everything that's, I try and find things that are a zone at least 1 or 2 lower than my current zone, or what everything says my zone is. So zone 4 through 7 on that one. We should be good there. And the dwarf apple that I planted, and I showed you guys in a previous video, and my neighbor's apple, plus we have a dwarf apple next to our chicken coop, so there's plenty of extra pollinators around for that tree as well. So we should get plenty of apples off of it. The first pear tree that I planted was a golden spice pear, medium yellow, 2-inch fruit, lightly blushed with dull red, has a tart and spicy flavor, making it great for canning and spicing. Fair for eating. Ripens in September, needs another pear for pollination. Needs full sun, 15 to 20 feet tall, 8 to 12 feet wide, zones 3 through 7. So here's the back of that card if you want to pause it. As a reminder, when I say 15 to 18 feet tall, so that's tall, and then 8 to 12 feet wide, so that's from the center, 4 feet out, 4 feet out, 8 feet total. Or this one says 8 to 12, so 4 to 6, 4 to 6, 8 to 12 total, okay? Just a reminder, because when I was mapping these out and trying to find places for them, like I said, in my previous video, I should know this and I should know better. But I was trying to go 24 feet wide, which that's not true. So 8 to 12 feet in diameter, your radius is 4 to 6. So for all you math geeks out there, for you. My last pear is a Patten Pear. There's the picture of it. The golden yellow fruit of this variety are large, of and high of quality. The flesh is tender and has an outstanding sweet flavor, making it great for fresh eating or desserts. The fruit ripens in mid-September, needs another pair for pollinating, requires full sun, 12 to 15 feet tall, 8 to 12 feet wide, and zones 4 through 8. There's the back for you. So let's head on over and check the trees out and see how they're doing. We have one pair here. PJ's crowing for us. We have an apple here, and then my other pair is over here. And you can see, if I walk up, they are budding out. So they did survive the planting. You know, it's always a little, I always worry if they're going to survive. But it looks like these guys survived, and they're surviving our temperatures as well. So we've had kind of cooler nights, and I've been kind of worried about them. But you can see our chicken coop is there. We have our other apple tree. The apricots are on the other side of the chicken coop, and then the dwarf apple is right there, and then the raised bed garden is here. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned a couple new varieties, and you might try one out in your backyard or in your landscaping. I think I'm going to be pretty pleased with our fruit production in the next couple of years. So that makes for a total of 12 trees, and I have one more tree to introduce you guys to. But coming onto this property, we had 2 trees. Now we have 14 plus trees with the addition of the 7 trees this year. So I'm pretty excited about all of those. So I hope you stay along, you know, hit the follow button so you can follow in my journey. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I'd be happy to talk with you guys. So I will see you in the next project. Thanks, guys. Bye.